and began expanding, entering treaties with sovereign tribal nations. But as time moved on, respect for tribal sovereignty evaporated, was shattered, pushing Native people off their homelands, denying their humanity and their rights.
Okay, did that not happen to us? Did that not happen to us? Why is it just only happening to the Gila River Indian people and the Navajo Nation? That happened to us too. The so-called black, the so-called niggas, the so-called colored, the so-called this, that, and the third, that happened to us for years, my dog. You heard me? So, is you really apologizing to us? Is you just setting up this whole front scene and all this shit, you know what I'm saying, to really apologize to us niggas for what y'all did to us for 130 plus years? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm really hearing? Let's keep cooking.
To cut their connection to their ancestors and their inheritance and their heritage. At first, in the 90s...
He said to cut their inheritance and heritage. So, wasn't our heritage cut? We don't know who the fuck we is here. We been called colored, Negro, from Negro to nigger. I mean, from Negro to nigger, from nigger to nigger, from nigger to Afro-American, Afro pride, from Afro there to Afro-Black, from Afro-Black to African-American, from African-American to African-Black, from African-Black to just black. Nigga, how much do we have to motherfucking go through to realize that this apology really belongs to us? This is supposed to be our apology right here. You feel me? You just gotta be dumb to think that this whole thing that he's saying, it don't connect and resonate with your spirit as a melanated, dark-skinned person in these times and days, and even from the past. You feel me? If you're an old head out there, you know what I'm saying, and you listening to this fuck fool right here, doing this apology, you would understand that a lot of shit this man's saying in this apology, it directly speaks to us in an indirect way. You heard me? Let's keep cooking.
The 1800s, therefore, was voluntary, asking tribes to sell their children, to send their children away to vocational schools. But then the federal government mandated the removal of children from their families and tribes, launching what's called...
So what he just said, the federal government mandated for children to be removed from their tribes, stripped from their families, that the same way they did us, that the same tactic and tool they did to us. And they still doing that shit to us today. So if you want to know why it's a lot of fatherless homes amongst our people, there you go. The motherfucker just said it right there. And I even rewind this shit so y'all can hear it in the back.
Hundreds, therefore, was voluntary, asking tribes to sell their children, to send their children away to vocational schools. But then the federal government mandated the removal of children from their families and tribes, launching what's called the Federal Indian Boarding School era. Over a 150-year span, 150 years, from the early 1800s to 1970, one of the most horrific chapters in American history. You should be ashamed. A chapter that most Americans don't know about. The vast majority don't even know about it. I was at my hotel today. I told the hotel staff who were leaving, I said, "Where you going?" I told them. And so, "What are you doing?" I told them. They said they're natives here. They said, "I never knew that. I never knew that." Think of how many people...
Now, why wouldn't they know that if that's their history, if that's their culture, and if that's they genocide from the federal government? Then why wouldn't these people that you apologizing to know that shit? Why you got people saying I never knew that in this community? Y'all don't see the aha. Y'all don't see the aha. Man, get the fuck out of here. This dude right here is the loudest whistleblower for the federal government right now. Because this shit has never came out. Information like this has never came out. It's always been around. And if you was lucky enough to find this information, you knew the knowledge and the understanding of it. But the way this motherfucker just out the blue, just out the motherfucking blue, just blowing the whistle on the whole federal government operation from back then all the way to now. If y'all Negroes can't understand that we have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, y'all niggas don't deserve to be free. Y'all niggas just deserve to be who the fuck y'all is. And just live with that. Because get what? When I die, I want to die proper. I want to die knowing who the fuck I am. I want to die knowing that I am a Choctaw, you know what I'm saying, descent. I want to know that I died knowing that I am a true blood of an Indian tribe. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my whole game to prove that I never was African American, that these white folks that's amongst us today is our motherfucking sworn enemies. You know, no matter how friendly they is, no matter how many of them you fuck, no matter how many of them you cool with, man, they don't like you, bro. And that's just what's real. And if they have to be faced with the truth on the truth and the facts of what everything is, what's going on in this country right now, bro, trust me, they'll turn red before they motherfucker turn pale. Understand that. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really want to know the true color people, it's these motherfuckers. Slap the shit out this boy right here, and that motherfucker gonna change color. I'm trying to tell you something, you heard me? Slap the shit out this boy right here. That motherfucker will change colors. Motherfucker turn blue, red, purple. You might think the nigga black. Shit, if you slap him hard enough, you'll know when this motherfucker red. You'll know when this motherfucker mad and angry because they turn red. They blood swell up in their skin. You can see their blood swell up in their skin. You heard me? Like these motherfuckers ain't shit. Look at this, trash. Trash. Talking to trash. Apologizing to trash. To the trash people that's in front of him. I'm gonna be clear about that. When I say it like that, I'm gonna be clear about it. He's trash talking to a trash nation of people that's sitting in front of him because they full of shit for sitting around here trying to copy and trying to emulate a certain indigenous culture that these people has never motherfucking knew about, as he admitted. He said they never knew that. The fuck out of here, you heard me? These people, this government is full of shit, and I'm proud to say this. I'm proud to say that I never voted. I'm so proud. I could die, if I don't die complete, at least I could die knowing I never voted for my ancestors' enemies. Not one day, not even a governor, not a motherfucking sheriff, not a motherfucking councilman, not a city councilman, not a district leader, not a mayor. I never voted. Never, ever, period. Let's keep cooking.
Don't know. As president, I believe it's important that we do know. You know, generations of Native children stolen, taken away to places they didn't know, with people they never met.
Okay, so if we were so-called slaves, then don't they put a history on us that say that we was, you know, on auction blocks and was sold off to different people from different places, and children were separated from their families, husbands were separated from their wives, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You hear me? Like, come on now, dude. Like, if you gonna speak the truth, motherfucker, say it all. And say it to everybody that it belonged to. You heard me? Because this shit you saying don't belong to no motherfucking Gullah River Indian community. And it damn sure don't belong to no Navajo tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because they not even the real, you know what I'm saying, indigenous phenotypes. So if you ask me, them some motherfucking Mexicans trying to be something they not. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude, like, this shit here is just ridiculous, y'all. Let's keep cooking.
spoke a language they had never heard. Native communities silenced.
Are you interested in learning more about the Church of Jesus Christ?
Come on in. My wife has pie in the oven. Hello, everybody.
I apologize about that. We're gonna make it through this video, y'all. I apologize about it.
Where she was crying. Replaced by a number or an English name. One survivor later recounted her days when taking.
Hold on, let me go back some more. We're gonna get this.
With people they never met, who spoke a language they had never.
Let's go back some more, because we're gonna get this, y'all. Right there. I'm gonna cook the shit out this shit.
It was in American history.
American history.
Shame.
American history.
That most Americans don't know about.
This motherfucker said American history should be a shame. You the president, bruh, and you saying American history should be a shame. And he right now, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, this motherfucker ain't never been goddamn straight. The nigga straight right now. And that way he said, the nigga goddamn, the motherfucker, American history should be a shame, because it's full of fucking shit. It's full of lies, it's full of deceit, and it's full of motherfucking murder and pain and atrocities and so on and so on. But let's keep cooking.
The majority don't even know about it. I was at my hotel today. I told the people, the hotel staff who were leaving, I said, where you going? I told them. And so, what are you doing? I told them. They said they're natives here. They said, I never knew that. I never knew that. Think of how many people don't know. As president, I believe it's important that we do know. You know, generations of native children stolen, taken away to places they didn't know, with people they never met, who spoke a language they had never heard.
All right. Generations of children and people taken that spoke a language that they didn't know and I ain't never heard. Okay, whatever he just said. Okay, so now who that resonate with? We the only people that speak one language. I'm learning my indigenous language as I'm going on this journey, learning my great ancestors and, you know, doing my research. You know, I'm learning the proper paleo language that my ancestors spoke. So if y'all hear me say some shit, you know what I'm saying? It's Muskegean, Paleo Muskegean indigenous language, and it has over 13 to 1500 dialects. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever heard of the Muskegean Airmen, those were dark-skinned melanated brothers. They were real Muskegeans. You know what I'm saying? They were the real indigenous Muskegean descendants. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody has seen Muskegean Airmen, it's about a bunch of group of tribal indigenous black men. Not no motherfucking Navajos and shit like that. So, I mean, dude, like, come on with it, man. Like,
Native communities silenced. The children's locked.
And another thing, if they say we slaves, if they say that we slaves, they teaching us in school that we slaves, right? Like I learned in school that slave and all that shit, slavery and all that shit, how these European came over here and they enslaved people, right? So if that's the case, then he talking about us too, right? He talking about us too in an indirect way, right? Right? He gotta be. He gotta be apologizing to us. Who else the fuck he would be talking about? Because that's all we ever talk about when it comes to these motherfucking crackers. How they enslaved us, how they sold us, and how they didn't treated us fucked up, and how they denied us our motherfucking education, our history, our heritage, our motherfucking identity, all type of shit. Everything this man the motherfucker saying about these, you know what I'm saying, people right here, the same thing happened to us. You know, tell me when I'm lying. Like I said, people can make their comment, you know. My opinion about this shit is my opinion. And I'm not no dummy, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this full of shit though. This is what we get for trying to be Democrat supporter to these motherfuckers. This is what we get for being a demon-crat supporter. Cause that's all Democrat means is demon. It comes from the word demon. Democrat, Democrat, demon-crat, spelled the same way. Until you put the crat on the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's keep cooking.
And play were gone. Children would arrive at schools, their clothes taken off, their hair that they were told was sacred was chopped off, their names.
All right. How they treat us today. Certain job we get, we can't wear a certain hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? In school, young black boys can't wear their dreads in certain type of schools. In certain schools in certain states, they can't wear dreads or a certain type of hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Or even a certain type of haircut. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening to these motherfucking people right here on this TV every fucking day. That shit happening to us. That shit had been happening to us. And it's still happening to us. It ain't happening to no motherfucking goddamn Gila River tribe and no motherfucking Navajo tribe. That type shit don't happen to them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never suffered no shit like that. These people been had everything they got handed to them by this motherfucking foreign government right here. So who the fuck is he really apologizing to? Like, for real, like, dude, like, be, like, I see through the bullshit. I'm just glad I see through the, I know that this apology is supposed to be addressing us as so-called black and so-called niggas and so-called, you know what I'm saying, colored people and so on and so on. Whatever. Nigga, we the only people missing a true identity, dog. We the only people speaking one tongue when we shouldn't. We live in an American life when we shouldn't. We trying to live an American dream when that's not even our motherfucking ancestors' dream for us. That wasn't our ancestors' dream for us to live an American dream. Fuck out of here. Kiss my indigenous ass. Let's keep cooking.
Literally erased, replaced by a number or an English name. One survivor later recounted her days when taken away. She said,
all right. Let me give you another point. Remember that movie Roots? When they was bringing them people in shackles and chains and shit, and when they caught Kunta Kinte, they whipped that boy so bad to where he changed his name to what? Toby. Right? He said change their name from indigenous name to English names. He just admitted to that, y'all. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? With some retrospect and transparency to what this man's saying, you know what I'm saying? At least he got enough wind left in his motherfucking foul flesh to speak the truth at the end. Cause he know he out the door. He know this the last motherfucking days for him. So he might well go ahead and goddamn give us some type of leeway. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to us to do with this information what we supposed to do with it. And that's do research. Cause this man's speaking a lot of shit right now. And I don't think a lot of y'all that may watch this video gonna understand what this cracker right here saying. This enemy saying. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep cooking.
my mother, standing on that sidewalk as we loaded into a green bus. I can see the image of my mom burned into my mind and my heart where she was crying. Another survivor described what it was like at the boarding school. And I quote, when I would talk my travel language, I would get...
Did this nigga just say he would see demons in his mom? Boy, that let you know what type of hatred he grew up around. This motherfucker grew up around none but his own people that look like him with so much hatred in them to where this motherfucker had an experience where he saw demons in his own mama. And if you know Joe Biden background, we all know Joe Biden don't like black folk. He hate us. He despises us. He don't give a fuck about us. So all this rhetoric this man saying right now in this motherfucking presidential formal apology, whatever the fuck this bullshit is, he claimed, he called this shit is. Man, look, y'all need to listen, bro. This man saying some shit right now. He's saying some shit that really should wake up a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, some shit that be like, what the fuck he mean by this shit? Like, what the fuck he talking about? Like, really get involved in this shit this man's saying. Let's keep good.
Hit. I lost my tongue. They beat me every day. Children abused, emotionally, physically, and sexually abused. Forced into hard labor. Some put up for adoption.
Who was forced into hard labor? We were. We got plenty of movies that represent us being on motherfucking so-called plantations, working hard labor. Women getting raped by the motherfucking plantation owner. Just to be thrown back out there like another motherfucking dollarless hoe. You heard what I said? Like a dollarless hoe. Like she ain't getting paid worth of shit. Just got smashed and that was it. Got a baby and might live if she keep the baby. They probably kill her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, this man, look, this man is really giving y'all some motherfucking game right now. Black folks. Y'all need to wake the fuck up, black folk. This man giving y'all some game right now. All this shit this man saying, it connects with us. Say I'm lying. Deny this shit if you want to. You can sit here and say, oh, that shit ain't happening to me, but nigga, it affects you today, nigga, because it's the past of our ancestors, you dumbass. Any motherfucker that'll sit here and say, well, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, it do, nigga. That's why you're running from it, because it do. Everything you got going on in your life, niggas, being controlled by these motherfuckers right here, nigga. If it wasn't for these motherfuckers right here, nigga, you probably wouldn't even be able to fuck your own woman, nigga. Because they could change law like a motherfucker say any black man stick his dick and another black woman go to jail. They can make that law, nigga. So to sit here and say, nigga, oh, this nigga don't run me, nigga, right now they do. Nigga, and it's up to us. It's up to us to rise up with the spirit of our great ancestors and take back what was stolen from us. This video is kind of long, so I just want y'all to see what I was talking about in my last video, you know, because I got to go to work and stuff like that, so I ain't going to do the whole video, but I'll come back and do a part 2, part 3, part 4, because this shit right here, man, you ain't going to get this every day from a fucking government employee. This motherfucker ain't nothing but a government employee, and he know what goes on behind the government motherfucking doors. He know what's up. He know what these people did to get what they have. And they gonna fight tooth and motherfucking nail to keep what they have. Even if they gotta motherfucking fool a couple of us niggas to keep it. Even if they gotta trick a couple of us niggas to keep that shit they got, they gonna motherfucker tooth and nail this shit, bro. So we gotta be the same way, you heard me? So if you gangster niggas, you really, you know what I'm saying? All that we killing each other type shit and all that gang banging type shit, let's turn that shit around and let motherfucking point them guns and let's point that gang banging shit at the real motherfucking enemy. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers right here. Let die for honor. Let die for something worth dying for. Because killing each other ain't worth dying for. Another nigga mad because I got swag and he don't. I ain't finna motherfucking crash out over that. I congratulate the brother. You feel me? You know, I just continue to be an inspiration to that brother. You feel me? You know, I ain't no need to going back and forth because this nigga riding on rims. And I'm not, and I'm riding on factory, nigga, for what? Nigga, at least I'm riding, nigga. At least I ain't motherfucking walking, riding this bitch. You hear me? Like, Niggas killing each other over dumb shit. Or because a nigga smash his bitch. Nigga, if the bitch ain't your wife, nigga, why give a fuck, nigga? Get paid from the bitch. Just get paid from the bitch. Make sure the bitch bring some money back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? In case you gotta go to the hospital and get you some penicillin to clean that urinal tract out. You hear me? You know, niggas don't know how to motherfucker capitalize off a bitch mistake. You feel me? Niggas stop with this inner feeling shit, talking about that my girl shit, that my girl, and stop worrying about how this nigga dicked his bitch down and how the dick was. Nigga, stop worrying about that, nigga. She ain't forgot, long as you laying dick down on your woman, my nigga, she ain't gonna never forget how you lay dick down, my nigga. It don't matter how many niggas she go fuck. When she see you, she know you got the business for her ass. You heard me? Niggas out here beefing, ain't got no money to beef with. Nigga, you out here getting in trouble, can't even bond out. Now you locked up with some more ops. You surrounded by more niggas that don't like you cause the nigga you beefing with out on the street. You dumbass niggas. But, you know, when y'all niggas understand this shit, bro, see, this what I'm doing. I'm working and I'm staying low. You know what I'm saying? And I'm motherfucking learning this enemy. You know what I'm saying? I'm observing everything that going on, bro. Like, for real, ain't no lacking in my game, bro. You feel me? You know, so, shit, niggas say what they want to say about me, but, nigga, I'm enjoying my life. Nigga, I travel. Nigga, I work hard. And, you know, shit, if ain't nobody out there worried about me, nigga, I ain't worried about they ass. You heard me? And that's what it is. And I'm standing on it. If ain't nobody worrying about Richie, nigga, why the fuck Richie worried about you? You heard me? I'm tired of motherfucking feeling pain and tired of motherfuckers sitting around here saying dumb shit and don't even know my life. I ain't even been in my life for years, nigga. And you still around here thinking I'm the old me, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Grow the fuck up. Grow some nuts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody got some negative to say about anything I put in that video right to, nigga, just know. You had all right and freedom, nigga, not to watch. You feel me? So, you must like something about my nuts over here, nigga. The reason why you motherfucking on my shit, nigga. So, just like that. But, like, you know, I'm going to play a little bit inside, and then I'm going to cut it off because I do got to go to work. Because I want people to really understand that this apology is coming with he unpacking a lot of motherfucking information in this shit. And if you ain't really listening, and if you ain't really got the discernment and the understanding, then, you know, maybe your IQ ain't as IQ. You heard me? Let's keep cooking.
Without the consent of their birth parents. Some left for dead in unmarked graves. And for those who did return home, they are wounded in body and in spirit. Trauma and shame passed down through generations. The policy continued even after the Civil Rights Act, which got me involved in politics as a young man, even after the Civil Rights Act was passed in 1964. It continued.
He said that what got him involved in politics was the Civil Rights Act. Because who was going through the Civil Rights Act back then? It wasn't no motherfucking Gila River Indian community. It wasn't no motherfucking Navajos. It was the motherfucking indigenous blacks. Fuck out of here, dawg. You sitting around here indirectly saying truth to people that ain't even supposed to hear this shit. Nigga, we the ones supposed to hear you say this shit to us, nigga. This apology belong to us, nigga. And I'm saying it for the motherfuckers that don't understand this shit right here. You heard me? This which type shit pissed me off. But I ain't gonna let this shit knock me off my pivot. You heard me? Because I see through this motherfucking cow. You heard me? Everything this nigga saying, it connects with my motherfucking blood, my nigga. This shit, my blood boiling. It like a spell, this nigga. It like the nigga waking up motherfucking, mighty energy in me, bro. Like just hearing this shit right now, just a lot of confirmation, a lot of questions, a lot of thoughts that I had about the government. This nigga just really just giving me that power right now. You heard me? Like, I don't understand if y'all hear what I'm saying right now. The feeling I'm feeling right now from this information, this motherfucking bitch nigga is saying right here. Nigga, like for real. You heard me? Like, man, y'all, man, brothers, sisters out there that may listen to this video. understand my motherfucking, my passion. You understand? Understand my passion right now. Cause this shit right here should make anybody motherfucking want to go to war. This man years later come out and expose the government and say the things that JFK been trying to tell us that they assassinated him for. They assassinated him for trying to say this same shit this man saying to us right now. And I could bet everything in that nigga bank I'm right about that. I could bet everything in that nigga bank I'm right about that because I ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got his bank, but I ain't broke though. You heard me? Like for real. So, but check this out though. You know, let's keep good.
All told, hundreds and hundreds of federal Indian boarding schools across the country. Tens of thousands of Native children entered the system. Nearly 1,000 documented Native child deaths, though the real number is likely to be much, much higher. Lost generations, culture, and language, lost trust. It's horribly, horribly wrong. It's a sin on our soul. I'd like to ask, with your permission, for a moment of silence, as we remember those lost and the generations living with that trauma.
Nigga, we live with that trauma today, dog. You ain't fooling nobody. Joe Biden. You ain't fooling nobody, bitch. We know who you talking to. We know who you talking about. We know the people you talking to with this message. And we know the people you talking about with this message. See the motherfuckers you talking to in front of you, Joe Biden? That's just your cover, you heard me? That's just to make you feel relevant because you got other faces looking at you apologize. Your ass out there in the mountains somewhere where can't nobody find your bitch ass. You heard me? But you know what, dude? You know you out the way. You know you already out the door. You out the door, dog. You ain't even worth touching because you already dead, motherfucker. But your children gonna die. Your children gonna die. When that war break out, boy, your whole motherfucking legacy gonna be destroyed for what your government done, for what your constituents and your forefathers and your ancestors, your European ancestors came upon the land and done to my indigenous so-called black ancestors. We know who you apologizing to. I do. If them motherfuckers that's listening to this video don't understand who this motherfucker talking about, because it wasn't the motherfucking Navajos and the motherfucking goddamn Gillers in no motherfucking civil motherfucking rights movie, you bitch. You heard me? It wasn't none of them hoes. It was only the ones that y'all call today African American, black, Negroes, Afro type shit. So who the fuck else could you be talking about? Bitch Biden? Ho Biden? Your name need to be Ho Biden. You heard me? Fuck that Joe Biden. This nigga named Ho Biden from now on. You heard me, y'all? Y'all call this nigga Ho Biden. When you see this face right here, call that nigga Ho Biden. You heard me? Bitch ass nigga. And with that said, I'm going to cut it right here on the moment of silent part. And if y'all want to go back and watch this, man, you know, it's out there. You know, I ain't got no link to give you, but hell, you can go up on YouTube and type in Joe Biden and watch this shit. You heard me? And y'all niggas need to wake the fuck up, dog. Despite of me want to kick this motherfucking ass, this nigga right here just straight up gave me power with the little information he spoke. For real. And with that said, Wado, peace, blessings, and long live the great ancestors. One.